Hi, I'm Morgan Garza, and I am here to tap with you on being seen. I have personally been doing a lot of work around this because I have a deep fear of being seen. I hate being the center of attention. I have since I was a child. I was in dance all my life and would break down in a nervous, tearful, sobbing, hyperventilating breakdown before recitals because I was so afraid to get on stage. And the second that I did exactly what I thought would happen, did. I would freeze, I would forget my dance moves that I had perfected in the studio and at home. I would cry, I would start shaking and sweating, and this has been a consistent theme throughout my life. And for the position that I'm in now, stepping more and more into my power, into my career, and into my light, I have had to push past this fear, to put myself out there, and to get comfortable being seen, which has been, no surprise, incredibly uncomfortable. I still get really sweaty. I still lose my breath and I honestly forget to breathe. My brain leaves the building the second the camera turns on, the second I get on stage or have the mic in my hand or the mic in front of me if it's a podcast interview. And so I thought that this would not only benefit me, but it could benefit some of you who are going through the same thing. So let's tap it out. Let's get fired up to feel safe in being seen. I am going to close my eyes because I find it incredibly distracting to look at myself, talking to myself, and tapping to myself. You are welcome to do whatever you like. You can follow along with your eyes open or closed. Each phrase will go to a different point. So if you're familiar, do what feels right. Have some water nearby, drink it, and let's begin. I'm going to drink some too. As my favorite tapping guru always starts his tapping, Brad Yates, I take full responsibility for my well being. So tap where I tap, repeat aloud after me, and let's feel safe being seen. I have never felt safe being seen. I have always shied away from the spotlight, from being looked at, even from being celebrated on my birthday. It's a deep-seated fear. I have dimmed my light for too long. I have kept myself away from being really myself for too long. I have played small to keep others comfortable. I have played small to keep others comfortable. I thought not wanting to be seen made me humble. I thought it meant I didn't need the spotlight or the attention. I thought it meant that I was better than people who did. I stayed in the shadows. I looked behind the curtain, and I dreaded the time that came for me to actually have to step into the spotlight. This is not how I want to be. This is not how I want to feel. And this is not how I want to live. For all the times, for all the years that I have kept my light away and hidden, I unconditionally love, accept, and forgive myself. I do not hold or create space for this behavior anymore. I know that it is keeping me away from so much magic, from so much growth, from so much potential. And I am done. I am done with it because I now see the root. I see that I was just a scared child, afraid of my own power, afraid of my own potential, and thinking that it made me humble. But I am fucking done hiding. I have no space for these shadows. I'm bringing all this shadow to light. All this bullshit take flight. I unconditionally love, accept, and forgive myself. Okay, put your palms up. Take a deep breath and hold it at the top. And let that shit go. Okay, take a sip of water. As you noticed, I had a little yawn come through. You may yawn, you may cry, you may be covered in chills, you may feel nothing, you may be unable to even say some of these words. You feel so much resistance. Whatever you feel, let it be. This is your permission slip to feel through this, to get through this, and to know that you are safe. Okay, let's start at the top of the head. And this is where the fun begins. I love being seen. It is safe for me to be seen. Because the more I put myself out there, the more I'm shining my light and living my truth and helping others by helping myself. Keeping my magic away from me, keeping my magic away from the world, and keeping my magic away from everything that I know I can be just keeps me stuck. It keeps me small. It dims my light. And it makes me think that I have nothing to share. But that is so not true. That is actually the opposite of true. Because I have so much to give. And for the way that the world is, with technology only getting more advanced, I know that if I continue to hide in the shadows, I will never make the impact that I know I am capable of. My legacy is at stake. What I leave behind is more than just hopes and dreams. What I leave behind is a lighted pathway for others, a pathway of my experience, lit by my personal power, guided by my intuition, and made clear by my passion and purpose. And for these reasons, I choose to step into the spotlight. I choose to leave the safety of the darkness because it was actually never safe. I only perceived it to be so. The reality was that I was hiding in fear. I was not stepping forward in love. But now that I am aware, and now that I am here, I push myself through love. I push myself with the wind beneath my wings of confidence. Because I know that the more I share, the more others will be inspired to as well. And the world needs more of everybody's magic. The world needs more people being brave, speaking their truth, doing the thing that scares them, pushing past that uncomfortable edge. Because that's how we innovate. That's how we evolve. And that's how we bring lasting change. I know that the change begins within me. I must first change my behavior, change my perspective, and change my willingness to hide and be comfortable. Because I can be an inspiration for others to do the same. Because if I can do it, anyone can. And so it is, and so it shall be. Deep breath, hold it at the top. And let it go. We are not here to play small. We are not here to make other people comfortable. And we are not here to not shine. The darkness is comfortable, but being comfortable isn't what's going to create change. Being comfortable doesn't push us. It doesn't scare us. It doesn't make us feel alive. It makes us feel safe, but that safety is a farce. It is not real. What is real is your light, your energy, and your potential. And realizing that first within you, just for you, is incredible. Even if you never record anything or get on a podcast or step on a stage, this tapping can help you be seen and be willing to be seen by not only yourself, but by others. And that brings respect and adoration and being a leader, no matter what it is that you do for a living or how you operate in this world. Being seen is essential to being loved and to a fulfilling life. We have to be comfortable being raw and being vulnerable, and that means being seen for everything. And if you are someone who is in the spotlight and putting yourself in the public eye, being seen means that you're also opening yourself up to scrutiny, to criticism, and to people saying, "What the fuck?" So be ready for that, but know that when you are fully confident in yourself and you are fully in love with what you see, that shit won't bother you. You've got this. Love, light, and black holes.